Good afternoon from Bobblehead Homestead. I am Jeff. Today is Tuesday. 1 week from today is my birthday. I'm turning 17 times 3, 51 this year, and I am trying to get moved down here to my new place. If I want to get moved this year, I could really have some help. So, y'all are invited to come to a birthday bash next Tuesday, September the 14th. If you're interested in coming, I will put my email down in the description, bobbleheadstead@gmail. Yeah, I'm so busy right now. I'll try to get to the emails on Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday night and Friday night, and I will send you the address on where to go. If you send me a number where I can text you in the email, then that will make things a lot easier on me if anybody wants to come. After you see the list of stuff that I'm hoping to get done before I move, you might not want to it's more of a work day than it is a party, but we'll do both at the same time, I am sure. Okay, let's go look around at this is my birthday wish list. Before I get moved down here, there are some things that really need to be done, and I'm hoping to get moved down here before the end of the year. So let's take a look at the highest priorities of things that I could use some help with, and then we'll look at some other things that's just on my wish list if a bunch of people show up and have nothing better to do. There's my new house and my Suburban and my driveway, and that's where I want to put chickens. So before the chickens move, I need to move when the chickens move, and the chickens need to move when I move. So I need to clear some brush. There are about 20 small trees that need to come down, and so this will open up. I'm gonna have 10 flocks, so I need to get rid of some of this brush so I can put up my electric fencing. In fact, I'm gonna work on this a couple days this week, and I might just have most of this brush cleared out. So there's also fencing that I need to take down, and that's all the way around there. That will help with getting my chickens moved over. And then there's a chicken coop back there that could use some freshening up, and that would be huge for helping to move the flocks down. And then you can see the cattle panels there. I need to build 3 more hoop coops. 3 more hoop coops for my chickens. We picked up cattle panels and the lumber needed for the hoop coops yesterday. So I've got everything to at least get the hoop coop started, and that will be huge because that way I can have chicken coops ready here, and I can bring a load of chickens down and already have a coop ready to go for them. So building 3 more chicken coops, that is on my wish list for my birthday bash. Those are the priorities of getting the chickens over here. Clearing the brush, clearing out some of the small trees, taking down fencing. That way it'll make it easier for me to use my electric fencing. Clean out the chicken coop that's already here, and build 3 more hoop coops. We can also start putting up some electric fencing that I already have down here. So if you're willing to help me get the chickens moved over here and want to come to a birthday party, Tuesday, September 14th. Okay, that's what needs to happen for the chickens to move over here, and I got to move over here with the chickens because I can't be driving back and forth every day to take care of them. So this is what I need to get moved down here. These are some of the priorities that will help me get moved down here. Having a kitchen that is somewhat functional would be very helpful before I get moved in here. We did a lot of traveling and moving stuff around yesterday, and that's just sitting there for now. Nothing's attached or hooked up or anything. I could use some help sawing off the end of this countertop. I could use some help cutting out the sink of the countertop, and then the stove outlet is under there, but the stove is going to go over here, so I could really use some electrical help. And then there's going to be a stove vent above the stove, and that's going to need electricity. I don't have that yet, but I might by next week. We'll just have to see about that. Then we have to level out all of the cabinets, and you can see the flooring. We're gonna have to work on that. If I want the refrigerator there, I'm gonna have to cut out some flooring because we might need that extra 1/2 inch to fit the refrigerator there. The dishwasher needs power, it needs an outlet. The refrigerator needs power, it needs an outlet. Those are the only 2 outlets I got. So yeah, some electrical help, some construction help, some cutting countertop help. Then we need that was where the window was, and I need to replicate the walls there. That would be nice. So yeah, just about any type of if you've got a good skill as far as plumbing, electrical, or carpentry, I could really use the help before I get moved over here. Those are the highest priorities in order for me to get moved down here this year, is getting ready for the chickens and me having some type of a kitchen. So electrical, plumbing, yeah, the plumbing isn't done yet. I can deal without a shower for a little bit. I can deal with, yeah, I can deal with some stuff, but really need the electrical and the plumbing in the kitchen. That would be sorted out before I get moved down here, so that would be great. Now there are a bunch of other things that could be done that would really help me get moved and help me get started once I get moved here. Because if I move here and then I've got a billion projects to do, and I need to get back to my chicken breeding business and start hatching eggs and making money. I need to do that as soon as I get down here. So any help getting me back to my side income, I would really appreciate it. That I really need that kind of help. Okay, so here's some other little stuff that can be done on my birthday if you want to show up. Some more information. Plan on roughing it. The electricity is probably going to be shut down on and off all day. The plumbing is probably going to be shut down, and as we test plumbing connections and caps and all that stuff. So you can't really count on electricity. You can't really count on water. The air conditioning, we got to fix that fan situation, and that'll be going in and out with the electrical. So food, I got no kitchen. Bring sandwiches, snacks, if you want to bring enough for other people, you know, that's fine. But I would, don't count on electricity for crock pots, and don't count on a kitchen sink to be able to clean stuff. So, you know, sandwich baggies and paper towels and paper plates and stuff like that would be the best, because I can't do dishes. My dishwasher is down here, so yeah. Bring your own food, bring your own chair. There's limited seating, and it's in fact there might be limited parking. We figured we might have about 10 parking spaces between the two spots. So we've got another place where you can park, but it's a couple minutes away, so we might have to shuttle people back and forth. So when you get here, don't plan on staying where, you know, hopefully we'll have somebody out there to direct you where you need to park. That is, if we've got more than 10 people show up. I have no idea. Y'all are invited, though. I've got something for everybody. Even if you just want to sit around in the air conditioning, if it's on inside the house, I got something. Grab a bucket and a rag and a sponge, and I got walls that need to be washed inside the air conditioning of the cabin. So if you're going to show up, I've got something for everybody. Hopefully this week I can get a lot of the brush cleared out, so that, you know, the hot outside work will mostly be done. And then, all right, let's go take a look at some of the other things on my birthday wish list. There are some old structures like that are like dog houses or chicken brooders or something. I don't know. They're falling apart. But that's also going to help me get the chickens moved. I got 2 water spigots over here. I need to get them tested out. There's the fencing that needs to come down. And then I've got this big brush pile here. And we're going to have a bigger brush pile. But this is not the best place for it. So a burn pile of some type, we can figure that out. Now I've got this big old pile of junk and trash, and I really need to get that out of here. Yeah, because I've got other plans. This is where the shed is at, and I've got the shed in a box. I got a 12 by 17. that I would like to set up here, but I don't want to set it up before I get all of the junk and trash out of here. So that would be a huge help, would be to get that junk pile out of here. With the electricity run to the shed, then I can use that for a brooder for my baby chicks. So that's going to help me get my income rolling again on my chicken breeding business. Over here we need to tear down this water well house, and it's already half torn down. The back side of it's already been torn out, and then I'm going to need to rebuild it before this winter. I don't know if I've got all the resources to rebuild it right now, but you know, that's something. If we've got some great minds around here that can help me plan that, that'd be great. But I definitely need a well house before this winter. This is my supply pile, and yeah, the top wood that's going to be used on the chicken coops. But then I've got like these railroad ties, and there's all of that metal siding. That is not the place where I want to put it, and I know it's a huge pile, but the only reason I put it there was because I want to put it over here, but that junk pile, if I start, you know, piling everything up in front of it, it's going to make it impossible to get that junk pile out of here. So that junk pile, getting rid of it is really key to several other things to organize this property. And so yeah, moving that around, tearing down the well house. Oh, what else we got? Mike from Dogman Homestead. Yeah, the man of the hour, got rid of the side porch. And so we do need to sort through this stuff and find the useful things. And then I could use some help repairing the front porch. The whole thing doesn't need to be torn down and replaced, but there are some boards that have been rotted out. Hopefully we can find some replacement boards in there. And then at the end there, I would just like to build some steps coming down. So that would be useful, getting all this debris cleaned up, and then getting a plan as far as repairing the front porch and putting steps there on the end. Yeah, and then here's some more brush here in the front yard that can go. Here we have the carport, and I could really use some help cleaning it out and getting it organized. It looks like there's some old lumber or firewood or stuff, but I've got 2 golf carts to park in there, and so I would like to just clear this out so that it's of more use. And we might have to make a run to the dump. We might have to make a couple runs to the dump with some stuff, but that would be just a huge boost to get me moved down here and have a place to park the golf cart. And I've got a firewood. I've got a little pile here that's really in the way, and I would not mind setting up a firewood pile. And Drew has some pallets that I can stack it on. Got a ton of firewood on the front porch. So if I could hopefully build some type of little firewood shelter, I would like to get all the firewood that I already have cut. I'd like to get that organized into one place that's out of the way. And so, which means moving it from here next to the carport and moving it from the front porch area. I'll probably put it somewhere on the side of the house. But yep, taking care of the firewood, maybe even building a firewood shelter. I've got all that tin and some extra lumber, and Drew's got some pallets. I still have an issue with the fan not turning off, and I believe it's just wired wrong. So if anybody has a few minutes to help rewire this, somebody who doesn't have shaky hands like me, get this rewired and see if that won't fix the fan staying on all the time. I should have mentioned this earlier, but part of the plumbing that needs to be done is this sand filter needs to be cleaned out and refreshed. It's causing problems right now with the plumbing. It's clogging up, probably because it's been years since anybody's done anything with this. So Drew's done the research on that, and he thinks he knows what needs to be done. But that's going to be a high priority on Tuesday to get my plumbing and water operational, is cleaning out the sand filter. If we really get rocking and rolling, that tin there, those are potential raised garden beds. Yes, potential raised garden beds. So yeah, some work could be done on that with the raised garden beds, and you know, piling up all this old brush in it, that will definitely help fill it. Some of the old trees, you know, that would definitely help fill the raised garden bed. So if we really get ambitious, we might be able to tackle some raised garden beds. Also, there's tons of rocks over there, and those make for good garden beds, as Papa Pepper can attest to. And of course, I've got tons of wood chips under these weeds. Those weeds just pull up because they're in the wood chips. But yeah, turning the front yard into a garden. I've got raised garden beds that could be constructed. I've got rocks that could be hauled to create more garden beds. I've got piles of wood chips already there, and of course it needs to be cleared. So preparing a front yard garden, if we're really rocking and rolling and getting stuff done, that would be another thing on my wish list. I think I got just about everything on my wish list. If we get all of that done and we can think of other stuff, well, then we'll do that too. Yeah, so everybody's invited. Bring your own food, bring your own beverages, bring your own cooler to keep your beverages cool, bring your own seating, bring your own shade if you need it. Yeah, so take care of yourself, but you're all invited. Parking, we've got a couple spots. We might have to ferry people back and forth to parking spots if a ton of you show up. If it rains, it's still happening. I understand a lot of people won't want to come in the rain, because yeah, but it's still my birthday, so I'm still going to be down here. I'm going to get here at 9 a.m. I don't know when Drew will wake up and come over, but yeah, starting at 9 a.m. I'm going to spend the night that night. So yeah, go make your plane reservations and your hotel accommodation. No, don't do any of that stuff. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. But if you have a tent or something, I guess you could spend the night. But don't count on water and electricity, stuff like that, because who knows what, you know, in what level of construction and renovation the electricity and the water will be in. So can't really count on those two things. And all right, that's it. Thank you so much. I do not deserve any of this. I wish I could pay everybody something. What I can offer is great folks who are willing to help each other and meeting like-minded people who are, you know, trying to stay out of the rat race and yeah, all that good stuff. I seem to have attracted a lot of good folks, and hopefully I can introduce you to each other. It's happened before, and I'm sure it'll happen again. So that's what I can offer for the most part is, you know, having fun, being productive, and for a lot of people, being productive is fun. And so that's what I can offer to help me get moved down here. I am in a hurry because I need to start making money again. I have not hatched any chicks in months, and that's my, you know, that's my income that I want to replace YouTube. I don't want to rely on YouTube because I'm not under any illusion that I'm going to be some big-time YouTube star and get rich off of it. So I am working on income opportunities that are not YouTube. And the chicken breeding, I did very, very well with the chicken breeding this spring, and I need to get back to that. And moving to this property, I can pass my federal inspection. I can get my federal certification so that I can legally sell baby chicks and hatching eggs. And that's just going to do so much more for my income potential in the future. So I can sell them online. I don't have to drive everywhere to deliver them. And yeah, so that's, you know, that's the biggest reason why I bought this property, was so that I can legally sell hatching eggs and baby chicks according to the federal regulations. Okay, that's all I got. Shoot me an email down below. I will send you my address. In your email, if you could put where I can send you a text message, I will try to get those to those emails probably Friday. I haven't been home. I don't have data on my phone to check emails, so I haven't. Yeah, I'll do my best. Just if you can give me your text number where I can text you the address, I will get you here. Let's see. That's about it. Thanks for watching. come to my birthday bash Tuesday, September 14th. If you want to meet some great folks, have a little bit of fun, and help me out getting moved here. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, everybody.